So, something kind of awkward is that my job a lot of the time is to walk up to teenage girls with a camera and say, "Hey, smile for me," which sounds bad. I work for a newspaper. This is why I have a press pass, which I often forget in my car. And, like, I'm well enough known in town, it's not a problem. I feel like if I just started out, like, no one knew me, and also, like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I was just trying to. Julius, oh, my Gyarados! You killed my Gyarados! You killed my shiny Gyarados! Ugh, why do you have Thunder? Oh, oh, well, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh, okay. So, like, my attempting to tell a story to make small talk in this video turned out be unnecessary because we got the thing to talk about. And what the thing to talk about is the sudden team kill. Ugh. And I'm using repel so I can get the Dratini. Do I want to... I don't really want to use... Because, like, I would use a Dragonite. But I won't get a Dragonite by the time the Elite Four comes around, so that kind of feels like a later game thing right now. I swear to God, if you have, like, Earthquake or Flamethrower on these Dratini, that's gonna make me so pissed. But yeah, I have lots of water types in the box. Like, I have a Wooper. Oh, wait. Ooh, yeah, that Wooper's dead. I can figure out... I'll figure out a Pokemon to use. But yeah, that kind of took the wind out of my sails. My Gyarados just getting one-shot by that Thunder, which I didn't expect. Like, that's a TM move. That is a specifically designed to, like, trick me specifically move. Aww. Whatever. So currently my team is... I've got 3 Pokemon that know Self-Destruct or Explosion and are shaped like balls, which is good because Explosion is really good in a Nuzlocke because you can explode and then your opponent dies. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to get a Fortress now, which is nice. So what have I been up to in the past week? Well, we had third part of the Empire of Steel come out. Yay! The Empire of Steel. That story, that D&D story's continuing with the latest episode. My party lost their souls playing rock, paper, scissors. That's out. You should watch it. Mearshot. What's Mearshot do again? Wait, hold on. No. I want to... I'm not paying good attention. No, you have terrible special attack. I don't know what to do with Fortress because, like, Lance, the biggest fight that I'm looking forward to now, he uses entirely flying type, so Spikes doesn't work. And, I mean, the stall with Toxic thing, I don't have Toxic yet, I don't think. So I can't do that. I think it's just, I'm training up a Fortress, so I have a Pokemon I can switch to who can take a hit if I need that, which I discovered last part is something I need. And I'll need to find another water type. And part of the problem is I'd really like to use a Starmie. Starmie's a great Pokemon, no water stone. There's just no stones in Johto. It's because you have to do the... I hate the Pokegear. I think it is a terrible, terrible system. It is so frustrating and unintuitive. It's bad. Just wait to get a call on a specific day of the week, which we won't tell you, and then this random trainer who has no real indication that they're the right trainer will maybe call and give you the item. Like, what's unintuitive about that? It's ridiculous, dumb hoops to jump through. And I can't... I mean, I could do the bug catching contest, but it's a Nuzlocke, and I can't do Pow Park because I'm doing this on an emulator, and those are stylus-based games, and those don't really work in an emulator. So, I don't really know what to do. Anyway, give me the question. What are Pokemon to you? I'll say friend because it's the right thing, but it's a game that I play and do Nuzlocks. What helps you win battles? Over leveling, and also bad idea. What type of trainer do you wish to battle? Anyone. There, those are the correct. Wait, what did I just say? I actually mashed through that. I hope I said love. I want that Dratini. And now Claire, can you give it to me? Can you give me the badge? This can't be. Yeah. No. The real problem today is going to be that I have to fight Lugian, the Whirl Island, or not even that. The real problem is going to be that I have to take on the Kimono Girls, and the Kimono Girls suck because you have to take all 5 in a row, and like they're all different types. It's hard to have a Pokemon up front. But yeah, I had another D&D story come out. This one has a. I think it's funny, just the things escalating to stupidity as the party accidentally screws themselves over. Ignoring Professor Elm. Did I accidentally mesh past, like, the love is important thing? And because of that, I don't get the Dratini? Because that would be a good capper to how this episode is. And I'm just writing on all my video essays. I'm trying to get Stone Ocean and Batman Fascist 1 out written by the end of the month, and that's gonna be type. I think I can do it. And also, first third of Fascist Batman 2 done. Just walking through that show, and the episode I watched this afternoon, it wasn't that great of the episode. It kind of. Where's my Dratini? I thought you got it after you did the questions, or maybe because I did the questions wrong, you don't do. I thought if you did the questions wrong, or maybe I have to go to the other end. I don't know. I'm not even going to use a Dragonite, but I want the prize. Or is it only after you fight Lugia? But first I need the Silver Wing, which I get from the Kimono Girls. And Whirlpool is like the worst HM move. I just hate this. It's so slow and so rarely used too. Is it something I have to get at the front? The Dratini? I want my Dratini. Is there anything over there? No. I can now do Mount Mortar and get a Tyrogue if I want. You know what? Screw it. Give me my non-fast Dratini. Give me my extreme slowness Dratini. Why not? Come on, give it. Hit me. Wait, can't you also get Horsey? Hey, don't mock me with what I've lost. I can't catch that. I'm just going to get a Dratini. Surf around till I get a Dratini. But yeah, the episode I watched was, let me double check the encounters for this. The episode I watched was called Dream in Darkness, and it was a disappointing episode because, like, Batman gets locked in Arkham Asylum and they think he's insane, and like, wow, that's kind of interesting. Oh, you have to receive the TM from Claire first. That's overcomplicated. Like, wow, this is an interesting concept for an episode that Batman gets locked in Arkham Asylum, and, like, they think he's insane, but also he just, at the start of the episode, says, I'm not mentally ill. The reason I'm hallucinating is because Scarecrow exposed me to fear toxin. And they were like, that's ridiculous. Scarecrow is in Arkham, and no one ever escapes from Arkham besides for Scarecrow, who has escaped from Arkham in a previous episode of this series. You're dumb. So it's less an episode about Batman dealing with the fact that he is kind of insane. The things that he does aren't sane, and like coming to terms with that. And it's more just Batman deals with the guy, just this doctor who's really, really fucking stupid, just the dumbest man on the planet. It's a disappointing episode, I think. And also, I watched the one where Poison Ivy turns Alfred into a tree. Yeah, Poison Ivy's my favorite Batman villain because her plans are so smart and such like a good way to fix the really, really serious problems of environmental destruction through, turning people into trees. I like how the lava looks in this. I don't know. Yay. Just gotta go through this again to get my damn TM so I can get my damn Dratini. Claire is a decent gym leader in terms of fight, but the hoops she makes you jump through are annoying. Yeah, give me my Dragon Pulse. And the also thing, I finished that Dragon Ball fanfic I was writing called Red Ribbon. It's about Dr. Gero. It's from his perspective of him trying to convince the world government that he needs funding so he can kill Goku because Goku is a menace who must be stopped. And he points out, so like when he's 12, he goes to a tournament and the fighting gets out of hand, and they blew up the moon, and that killed millions of people, and then his people came to Earth and they nuked a city and killed millions of people. We need to be able to kill these people before they kill us. They are monsters. And like trying to stick to series lore, the like ending of it is a scene that does not exist in the original, and I'm pretty sure Dr. Gero isn't supposed to be funded by the government, but that was what I did for the sake of the story. And like just trying to a more sympathetic Dr. Gero, where no, Goku is terrifying, he cannot be allowed to exist, while also having it be clear that this is just a very petty revenge thing, that his son is dead, he blames Goku, and that's how he's justifying, and the things he does to 17 and 18 are horrific. But I think it's an interesting fanfic that you should read. Also, give me my fucking Dratini. Give me my fucking Dratini. Give me my fucking Dratini. And also, I did the true epilogue for Day of Apotheosis. That was late, but I got it done. Eventually, a week later. Yay. Vordreller6428 on the Dave Strider video says... A point that often gets missed about the Unity Synchronized, that's not what it's called, but okay. The entire chain of events for that was set up by Hal. Dirk did not, in fact, do some quick thinking. Hal set it all up. I guess I've missed that. Like, that's not explicitly stated, but actually that makes more sense that Dirk is talking this through with Hal, and they're planning it together, and some of the precise things are being done by Hal. That makes sense. And that's a good scene in Homestuck. I like Homestuck. I wonder, because, like, I don't want to reveal next year's Homestuck video. I should check for extreme speed. Next year's Homestuck video too soon. Yay, I did say love while not paying attention. But I think I'm going to just secretly do it now as a foreshadowing for the people who watch these, which is no one. I get like I am consistently the only viewers on these. But what I plan to do for my 2025 413 video is people keep on my Homestuck videos being like, you shouldn't read the epilogues, you should read insert fanfic here instead. And so I'm like, okay, I will. Let's read all of these Homestuck fanfics. Let's read Act 8 and Crow Strider and Mr. Tambourine Man and Act Omega and Double Death of the Author. Some of them, maybe. I'm not sure which one specifically. I think I'll go whichever ones of those are actually finished, because I want to talk about a completed story and how it ends. And we'll see how I like them. I have a feeling, from everything I know, that I will not like Crow Strider AU, and I will like the original ending of Homestuck and even the epilogues more, but we'll see. Oh, look at all of our dead here in hell with the Phoenix, which is ironic. Okay. I'll put you in beat here, which... I need a water type, and some ice moves will be good for Lance. So you are promoted for Ancient Goo. Yay, but first actually... No, it's fine. I'll train it up after Lugia. First, I am going to go do the Kimono Girls. Yay, this is a fun battle that I will not lose any Pokemon to. So now what I have to decide is who is my lead. Um, hmm. So who can take a hit is the problem. None of them. I think. I think. Hold on, let me double check how the type Psychic does. So the type Psychic does it. Let me look at the type chart. Let me look at the type chart. Battle properties. Does not get resisted by bug. So that's a problem. So I can't do you. 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 I'm going to use my electrode on these. Which the only one who would have a trouble with is the Jolteon, who I can switch to my Golem first. Yeah, let's go do some kimono, girls. Yay. But yeah, Dreams in Darkness isn't that great of an episode because it just immediately abandons the premise, and doesn't really have anything to say about, ooh, is Batman crazy or not? Wait, Dana, I want my Thunderstone, Dana. Oh, Dana. Yeah, I don't think it's a good episode. I did today because I'm just watching through a ton of this series. I watched the episode Appointment in Crime Alley, which I have a lot of praise for. It's a great episode. Just all around, like the idea of Batman going to this place that he associates with his trauma, with the death of his parents, and saving it from this rich. Oh fuck! I gotta talk to Professor Elm first. It's about Batman saving Crime Alley from a rich douchebag who wants to bulldoze it, and like, just at the end, like Leslie being like, there used to be good people in Crime Alley, and Batman being, there still are. Like, I like that. In contrasting Batman fighting to save these people who live in Crime Alley with Roland Daggett being like, oh, this place, it's full of crime. These people, they're just terrible. Are we gonna uh, go with the past or with progress? The weak or the strong? I'm explaining it bad. This isn't a good episode of Nuzlocke vlogs, I don't think. I think I've done better in the past, personally. I think you should watch a different episode of this. Uh, and next week's gonna be fun because I'm going to be out of town, visiting family for Memorial Day weekend for 2 days, which means I have to take those 2 days off work, which means I have to do that work on have to do that work in 3 days, which that'll be hard, and then I'll have 2 days less writing time when I've got a bunch of tough deadlines. Alright, you're fucking here, douchebag. Oh, you get defeat by the kimono girls? That's cool. I'm gonna beat them without losing any Pokemon, because I'm a Pokemon master. Speaking of my job, so I write a historical column, and this last, actually, I am ready. This past week, I've been like, you can't not think about Gaza and the college protests over it, especially because, well, specifically, what I've been thinking about a lot is the Kent State Massacre of 1970. And the reason why that's on my mind is because that was a bunch of murders done by the National Guard, and I'm realizing Electrode isn't that great of a Pokemon, so I'm going to switch out. Bunch of murders of protesting college students by the National Guard, and we've got all these protests going on, and our Speaker of the House, and also indirectly our former president, Donald Trump, is saying the National Guard should be sent in to kill these protesters, and like, ooh, that makes me think of Kent State, so I'm researching this, and then before I say a council meeting, I have to cover these guys in front of it are just the fucking worst. They're so pissed about the protests, so angry about them, and they just, why aren't they arresting them faster? I fucking hate this. I hate when people protest the government. Like, I think these protesters should be shipped to Iran and killed. Like, just this vile fucking shit. So I doubled down, and then like, I changed it last minute before we went to print because it was too bad. But originally, how it ended was with me saying, Americans, Americans hate the First Amendment and crave tyranny, which is fucking true. Americans fucking hate people who criticize the government. They hate protests against government brutality. Americans love tyranny. And like, I think that's a thing that we need to acknowledge is how I genuinely cannot understand how you would see someone protesting against government brutality, against the murder of more than 10,000 children, and say, I want these people to die. I think they should be killed because I hate protesters. Like, I don't fucking get it. Americans love tyranny. Americans hate the First Amendment. These people, I'm reading a lot, writing a lot about fascism, and I'm thinking about one of the things I read about fascism to help me get educated on this topic is Robert Paxton's Anatomy of Fascism, and in it, I lost GLaDOS. In it, he does a pretty good description of what American fascism would look like, and he says, I feel like hatred of the First Amendment would be a very vital part of American brand of fascism, and that is how fascism in the U.S. would form through hatred of the First Amendment, and also the other things he lists of who it will come draped in stars and stripes, or stars and bars. I'm rambling. I don't fucking know. Anyway, this video's over. I gotta bury some Pokemon.